Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Shogun to Total War, the Tokugawa campaign. Now, after the end of the last part, I spent the past 10 minutes once again considering my options and looking over the campaign map and trying to weigh up what other people are going to do. And I am of the opinion that the Sugi here are going to be moving into Kai. This army has moved from here all the way down. I don't think he's going to go down and then go back up again. What purpose does that serve? He's going to probably come down on garrison Kai, which is going to mean really that by me taking this settlement here, I'm not really going to gain a great deal. If I was going to attack the Yasugi now, I would like to take both settlements, because taking Kai is a great defendable position. Whereas having this, they can march down here, they can march down here, they can march down here. I'm in a bit of a toing and froing as to where to put my troops. So I'm just going to wait to see what they do. So I'm not going to launch a war with these guys just yet. However, I am really beginning to think about the possibility of taking down these troops, taking down the Satomi here. I just believe that yes, they are allied with the Ashina, and the Ashina will more than likely join their cause, but that doesn't necessarily mean that the Date will, doesn't mean that the Yasugi will, and as I say, it gives me an opportunity to take another couple of lands. I mean, they've got a port here, which will be good, probably will enable me to open up another trade route. Extra income is always nice. It takes a possible enemy away early, before I have a chance to give me any grief later on when the main crux of the war starts. The only drawback is this settlement is not easily defendable. It's open to attack from pretty much all angles, which is something to consider, but I just believe that taking these now will be beneficial in the long run. At least I'm hoping so. So what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to take this whole army, pretty much the entire force, from here. I'm just going to hope this does not backfire. If I take the whole army out, due to the fact that it's a castle, a large fortress, even without a garrison force in there, they're still relatively happy. So I'm going to leave this like this. Take these forces. Now, the recruitment wise, I'm going to have to build up this fortress with some more troops. Now, I have one spare Yari there, so he's going up. They can cope like that. So that's one Yari, that's it. Yari Ashigaru, that's one. If I recruit another, that's two, three, two bows, another bow. So we'll get the garrison starting in here. Only cheap units. I think numbers in a siege defence is adequate rather than quality of troops. I think the sheer numbers alone, combined with the walls, is tough enough for any army to break through. So we'll just pile in the cheap troops in here to defend this point. The main army will go off to capture these lands here, and we'll see where it takes us. So off he sails on his merry travels, and that's the end of this turn. All I am hoping is that when we do attack these guys, it'd be great if the Ashina turned their back on them, but I don't think that's going to happen. But what I'm hoping for is that the Date don't stick their damn noses into my affairs. That is the main concern, and if they don't, this plan could well work out to be quite beneficial. If it doesn't, well, it's a mistake on my part. What can you do? Other than try to rectify it in the future. All the while hoping the Yasugi have no desires to expand beyond my lands, or into my lands, because that would be a problem. It's quite amusing, in fact. Out of the whole of Japan that literally was unfriendly with me after I betrayed my overlords all those many moons ago, they are one of the few clans that are actually friendly with me. My reputation is slightly increasing with some clans, the Chosokabe, the Amako, the Hattori. We have a military alliance, that's not a problem. And even the Asigi themselves are indifferent. Just a slight bonus, I suppose. Right, he goes inside. We get another unit there, so he can go up. So he's got 1, 2, 2 and 2. Sorry, I really am struggling here. 1, 2. Okay, so that will be 3. So that will be 3 and 3. If my calculation is correct, that's fine, and then we'll just get a few more archers in there, and we're cooking with gas. This side of the world is getting neglected. They're happily maintaining themselves, you know, having a nice time, I assume. Their lands aren't expanding. Frustration for the people. There is farming in Macau, though. Maybe I mean the larger our armies, the larger the income, the larger the upkeep. I can't afford anything at 1,500 anyway. Alright, okay, let's go. Blockade their port and declare war. Call allies to assist.
I'm here to listen.
Yes, why not? Bring them into the foray, I say. Oh, they've emptied their lands. What they're doing? Big mistake, buddy. Didn't expect this on your doorstep, did you? Oh, shoot. I thought I could take it in one turn, but I have to rest. That could prove to be a bummer. It's ripe for the damn picking as it is. Did that go right? Did I don't think that was right. I think if you unloaded a port, you can then move on. I think I've moved the boats away from the port, and that's caused the problem. This is the first time I'm actually doing this, but that's quite irksome, really. It's the first time I've actually reloaded anything on camera, but I'm quite intrigued as to try this out. I'm also of the opinion that if you get off at the docks, you can carry on marching rather than if you get off at any random point. That was my intention, and it appeared I've misclicked somewhere along the lines. Okay, let's try again. Take 2. Okay. I mean, the only difference being now is that they may not remove their troops this time round, which I suppose is would be a bummer, but anyway. The computer has a chance to rectify its mistake and keep its troops there. Alright, let me try this again. The boat declares war on you. Yes, I do. Thank you. Bring in to my allies. Thank you. Right, now if I take my army out... maybe not. Maybe I was mistaken. Or maybe they've expended the whole movement range on exiting. Ah, okay. Maybe I was mistaken then. My daughter is born! This did not happen last time, did it? I can't remember. Farms and all the jazz. Excellent. Alright, well, we're going to have to wait another turn to take down Shimosa. Of course, the Ashina have joined the war, so we're now at war with this clan up here, but they've only got 3 provinces, and I'm going to send my monk in as the scouting force. Where's the main entry point? There's a bridge here actually. Ah, I didn't realise that. Maybe this settlement isn't so difficult to defend if there's a bridge here. Alright, well, he's going to go off and have a peek. Have a peek at what's happening over there. Because I'm not going to wage war with Yusugi anytime soon, I'm actually going to move this Metsuke into here to oversee. Hopefully increase the tax, income from tax apparently. If you put Metsuke in here, it will increase the tax revenue in the province, which doesn't sound like a bad idea to me. The garrison of this place is increasing still. Yep, another bow please. In fact the bow actually get a bonus here for some reason. Not that I'm complaining of course. A couple more. 3 turns. That looks good to me. Let's take a look at any of the diplomacy. So definitely we're at war with the Ashina now as well. The Date, they are unfriendly, but they are not yet at open warfare, which is good. The Hattori, they're at war with the Ashina, so they've joined our side. And most importantly, the Yusugi, they still remain indifferent. Okay, that's not bad. So that just leaves us to end the turn, and hopefully next turn take down Shimosa with little resistance, and we can focus our main efforts on capturing the Satomi's last province. And of course I do pray that the Ashina do not have some kind of massive military force that I have not seen. Alright, the Hattori.
Discuss matters of mutual interest.
Their demands.
That all may profit and flourish as a result.
They want me to join the war against the Yamana, pay them 210 koku, and they will join the war against the Ashina. Of course the Hattori are at war with the Satomi, but they're not yet at war with the Ashina. They're offering their services if I promise to join them in the war against the Yamana. Bit of a trade-off. I cannot commit to this. I cannot send any troops down there. The Yamana clan are miles away from my location. I'm afraid I'm going to have to decline.
This is most unfortunate.
As much as it pains me, I'm not going to make the mistake of offering my assistance to their... Holy smokes. Holy damn smokes. This is a turn up for the books. Ooh, this is going to be fun. This is going to be interesting indeed. Now, if I can take down this army, as I quick save it in case something goes awry with the game. If this goes according to plan, I can take down this army. Their whole resistance is pretty much crushed, and I'm free to take their settlements easily as I please. So, what I'm going to do is fight the battle and give you the joys of watching the replay. So next time you see me, we shall be on the battlefield. See you in a second.